Hi sir, my name is Durgarao. I am from ECA section. My roll number is 20BQ180431. Today my seminar topic is mesh analysis. Mesh analysis. First we discuss about the method of analysis. Method of analysis is two types: mesh analysis and nodal analysis. Mesh analysis is depends upon KVL, Kirchhoff voltage law, and nodal analysis is depends upon KCL, Kirchhoff current law. KVL means the sum of algebraic sum of the currents inside the loop is equal to 0. Kirchhoff current law is the sum of the entering current is equal to the sum of the outgoing current at the node. First, we learn about the loop. A loop is a closed path formed by starting at a node, passing through a set of nodes, and returning to the same node without passing through any node more than one. Here, this is the node, one node, and starting at node, this is one loop. Here, starting at loop and passing through some of the loops and comes to same loop. So this is the loop. Mesh. A mesh is a loop with no other loops inside it. Mesh is a loop with no other loops. No other loops inside the loop. Here consider this figure. Here this is the loop. Here total this is the loop, and inside the two loops here. Here this is the first one and this is the second one. So here total loop and this is the inside the loops. So this total loop is not a mesh, only this. Here A, B, C, D, E, F. Here A, C, D, F, A is a loop but not a mesh. Here A, B, E, F is a loop and a mesh, and B, C, D is a mesh. So here in mesh we find the current. Let us assume in the meshes uh, let us assume the currents I1 and I2 in clockwise direction. This is current is in clockwise direction. In this also clockwise direction. Let us assume a current I1 and I2. In this mesh 1 I1 and mesh 2 is I2. In this current direction is clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. Here this figure to write the mesh equations. First initially I1 in mesh 1 ki first this terminal negative to positive. So voltage is negative -10 plus I1 into R. We consider the formula V is equal to IR. Voltage formula V is equal to IR. So here R is equal to resistance is equal to 3 ohms. Current is I1. So 3I1 plus 4. Here this current is in this direction, and here I2 is in this direction, positive to negative, and this current is in this direction, opposite. So 4 into I1 minus I2 here plus 5. R5 is equal to 2 ohms plus 2I1 is equal to 0. So here 3 plus 4I1 plus 2I1, 9I1 minus 4I2 is equal to 10. And mesh 2. Here mesh 2. In mesh 2 current is in clockwise direction, positive to negative, positive negative, positive negative and positive negative. Here in this here at 4 ohm resistance, he, initially in mesh 1 we consider at I1 minus I2, in mesh 2 I2 minus I1. Here 8 I2 plus 9 I2 plus 1 I2 plus 4 into I2 minus I1 is equal to 0, because there is equal to 0. So 8 I2 9 I2 plus 1 I2 and minus 4 I1 plus 17 18 22 I2 is equal to 0. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. By solving equation 1 and equation 2, we get I1 I1 and I2. I1 and I2. By solving these equations, equation 1 and equation 2, 9I1 minus 4I2 is equal to 10 and minus 4I1 plus 22I2 is equal to 0. We get currents in mesh 1 and mesh 2, I1 and I2 respectively. Suppose let us the example is here example. Here this is the, let us assume the current I1 in clockwise direction, I1. This is I2. This is I3. Okay. This is mesh 1, mesh 2, mesh 3. We can let us assume the currents I1, I2, I3 in clockwise directions. First mesh 1, voltage negative to positive, so minus 7 plus, and this direction, this current's direction, and in mesh 2 here positive negative, here my negative to positive, so 1 into I1 minus I2 plus 6 volts, positive to negative 6 volts plus 2 into I1 minus I3 is equal to 0. Now I1 plus 2I1, 3I1 minus I2 minus 2I3 is equal to 1, is equal to 1. Now mesh 2, mesh 2, in mesh 2, here mesh 2 current is direction, now 2I2 plus 3 into the 3 into I2 minus I3 plus 1 into I2 minus I1. Here in now in mesh 1, I1 is in opposite direction to I2, so I2 minus I1 is equal to 0. Therefore minus I1 plus 6I2 minus 3I3 is equal to 0. Now mesh 3, in mesh 3, in mesh 3 1I3 plus 2 into I3 minus I1. Here in I3 is in direction and I1 is in opposite direction to I3, so I3 minus I1 plus, here negative to positive, so minus 6 plus 3 into I3 minus I2 is equal to 0. Here I3 is in the I3 in I3 is in a clockwise direction. Here I2 is in opposite direction to I3, so I3 minus 2 I3 minus I2 is equal to 0. So minus 2i1 plus minus 3i2 plus 6i3 is equal to 6 is equal to 6. Now this is equation 1, this is equation 2, this is equation 3. By solving equation 1 and equation 2, equation 3, we get I1, I2 and I3 by using Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule is equation 1 and equation 2, equation 3 is arranged in matrix form. This is the coefficients 3 minus 1 minus 2 1. This is the coefficients 3 minus 1 minus 2. Here minus 1 plus 6 minus 3. Here minus 2 minus 3 6. I1, I2, I3 is equal to 1 0 6. 1 0 6. Now delta is equal to det of 3 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 6 minus 3 minus 2 minus 3 6 is equal to 3 into 36 plus minus 9 plus 1 into minus 6 minus 18 minus 2 into 3 plus 12. So 33 into 36 is equal to 39. Delta is equal to 39. Delta is equal to 39. Now delta 1 is equal to, in delta 1 this row here, this row is changed with 106. So 106 minus 1 6 3 minus 2 minus 3 6. That is equal to 1 into 36 plus 9 plus 1 into 0 plus 18 minus 2 into 0 minus 36. 0 minus 36. Here 36 plus 9 45 plus 18 minus plus 72 is equal to 117. Now delta 2 is equal to, now row 1 is interchanged with 106. Row 1 is interchanged. Now 3 minus 1 minus 2 106 minus 2 minus 3 6. Delta 2 is equal to 3 into 0 plus 18 minus 1 into minus 6 minus 2 3s 6 minus 6 minus 2 into minus 6 minus 6 plus 0. Therefore 3 into 18 and minus 1. This is solving 3 into minus 1. 78 we get. Now delta 3 is equal to, now third row is interchanged with 106. Now 1 3 minus 1 minus 2 1 0 6, sorry minus 1 6 3 1 0 6 that 3 into 36 minus 0 plus 1 into minus 6 plus 0 plus 1 into minus 6 plus 2 is equal to here minus 3. So minus 3, so 1 into 3 plus 3 3 into okay. Now this by solving we get to 117. Delta 3 is equal to 117. Now I1 is equal to delta 1 by delta, and I2 is equal to delta 2 by delta, and I3 is equal to delta 3 by delta. We get delta 1 is equal to 117. Here delta 1 is equal to 30, delta is equal to 39, and delta 1 is equal to 117. Now 117 by delta is equal to 7 ones are 39, delta is equal to 39. Now 39 3 is 117 239 117. Okay, 3. I1 is equal to 3 amperes, and I2 is equal to delta 2. Delta 2 is equal to 78 by, now delta 1 is equal to I1 is equal to delta 1 by delta. Here delta 1 is equal to 117 by 39 is equal to 3 amperes. Now delta 2 by delta is equal to 78 by 39 is equal to 2 amperes. Delta 3 is equal to 117 by 39 is equal to 3 amperes. Here I1 is equal to 3 amperes, I2 is equal to 2 amperes, and I3 is equal to 3 amperes. This is the answer to the given figure. Thank you, sir, for the given opportunity.